Hi, welcome to Scuba. This is the Scubapro MK21 G260 regulator. It's a new design piston, fully balanced regulator, obviously based around the MK25 first stage, which was also a really high performing first stage using the balanced piston design. So Scubapro basically made a slightly more compact, shorter version of that. Still very high performing, obviously still cold water rated using the EN 250 rating, but is a lot shorter, so it gives it a much more compact, much more convenient type of system. Has a lot of the same features. Obviously it's still cold water rated, has all the cooling fins for dissipating the cold that's generated through the compressed gas. It is a fixed port design though, so it has 4 low pressure ports fixed at the top, so unlike the MK25, which has a swivelling turret, these are fixed at these set angles. It still has 2 high pressure ports, one either side, so obviously convenient hose routing for a pressure gauge or a wireless transmitter as well if you have one. It doesn't have the high flow port out the top like the MK25, so it just has the set 4 low pressure ports coming out the side. Still available in the DIN 300 bar, as you can see here, and also the 230 bar A clamp as well. So it's a nice compact size, much shorter than the MK25, just makes it a little bit more convenient for travelling with, or if you just want a slightly smaller configuration. Supplied with rubber hose as standard, hose protector on each end just to give it a bit of protection at that sort of bending point. And then the G260 again is a fully balanced second stage, so really high performance, consistent performance regardless of depth or cylinder pressure as well. So you've got good consistent performance. A bit of a retro look to the second stage, based off the old G250. Has all of the modern technologies, modern materials built into it though, so it's very light, very high performing, very responsive as well. The inlet to the second stage has a slight sort of heat sink type design to it, so it has some fins built into it to try and dissipate some of the cold as it enters the second stage. Also you want the air as warm as possible to help prevent any free flowing ice particles building up and things like that. Large purge button on the front, and then you've got this vented front cover to help try and prevent sort of currents interacting with the diaphragm inside to prevent fluttering and things like that. On the side, we've got inhalation adjustment, so you can make the second stage slightly harder to breathe off. So basically you're detuning it if you need to underwater. Obviously, under normal circumstances, you can have it wound all the way out for optimal performance. Also have Venturi control, so you can switch between a dive and a pre-dive mode. And it's basically controlling how the air flows inside the second stage. So in pre-dive, more air is directed towards the front of the second stage where the diaphragm is, helping to push it back out. But obviously when you're using it, you'll want it in the dive mode, and that's allowing air directly to the mouthpiece, so obviously you're getting the best flow. Mouthpiece itself has a slightly elongated bite grip, so it fits better towards the rear of the mouth. Gives it a more lighter feel, a bit more comfortable to use, especially in prolonged use. Nice soft finish, much softer than their previous ones, makes it more comfortable to use. Nice clean rounded edges on all the edges around the top and bottom as well, so they don't get any irritation against the gums. A nice compact but well designed exhaust cover, so it doesn't create too much drag. It sort of helps reduce the weight of the regulator, but the tips of it just help direct the air that you exhale away from the face. It brings it up around the side of the face. So great cold water rated compact little setup, fully balanced system. That's the Scubapro MK21 G260.